Okay, you guys, we are back with another banging video, honey, and I love it. Let me tell you what time it is. It is 3:02 a.m. Did you hear that? It is 3:02 a.m. in Kingston, Jamaica, and I feel like I've just awakened. I feel revived. I feel alive. I feel fine. Honey, okay? Now, in this video, we're going to talk about CardiB, honey, because what happens is that when Bird Brain Nation try to tell me that I can't do something, I'll do it 100 times over to prove to them that, oh yes, I can do it because I'm the author and architect of my whole life, and guess who is in my driver's seat? God. I say, our Father who art in heaven, not that wretched loosey-goosey Cardi B who's in heaven. No, I don't say that. If that's your prayer, kudos to you, but that ain't mine, honey. So, without further ado, let's get into this mess, shall we? Because I believe that loosey-goosey Cardi B, what she's going to try to do, she's going to try to lock down Stefon Diggs for good. Cling, according to Maria. Now, what has pissed off Cardi B the most in the last couple of days? Pree, right? So, and BIA. BIA is laughing. Listen, I want BIA. Hello, BIA. I want you to troll Cardi B some more. I want you to laugh at her some more. I want you to call her doormat. I want you to call her sister wife. I want you to have Cardi B on the internet crashing out. And then she's going to try to go in the studio. You're going to go in the studio, make some songs after her. Don't listen what the internet has to say. Don't listen if the internet is saying they're not good. Just make about 6 songs about her back to back. Tell her that her man run, catch more pregnancy than balls in the Super Bowl. Just throw some blows at her so we can see her crashing out and coming at you, because you know one thing she cannot say? You are not about to reduce your BBL because your body is natural. You know one other thing she cannot say? Stefon Diggs would want BIA as BIA is. Stefon Diggs would never want the Cardi B before the plastic surgery. And I'm asking you to vote. Do you think Stefon Diggs would want Cardi B with the crooked teeth before the plastic surgery? I vote and I say no. He would never look at her, not even for a split second. Okay? So, when she says she's a pretty bitch, the other girls are ugly, look back at your old photos, Cardi B. Everything that you're giving us now is smoke screen and mirrors. You need to stick and stay tuned to reality. But what I'm going to talk about is this. Cardi B's next move, I think Cardi B is going to get back at Pree, and not only Pree, I think she's going to try to get back at BIA. But what did BIA do to her? BIA only spoke about what the internet is talking about. And this is why BIA needs to be ready to come swinging at Cardi B, because ain't no way a subject should be in the public domain as a public discussion. Everyone and their mamas have been talking about Stefon Diggs, sports analysts, journalists, content creators, rappers. But when BIA does it, it's a problem. That's hypocrisy right there. BIA is entitled to her own comments, and BIA wasn't talking about you, but you feel ashamed because BIA is not living a messy life like you. You think that because your ass is faker than BIA and you have a fake face, you're better than BIA, but BIA has what God has given to her. BIA still has her blueprint. You still don't have your blueprint, so you cannot talk to BIA. You can never stand in BIA's shoe. The only thing is that you are a loudmouth piece, and that's it. You're a loudmouth, and that's just it. And you're a loosey-goosey, and that's just it. You have absolutely nothing over BIA. No. I see Cardi B coming back to get revenge on Pree, looking at some things that she may do And I think that one of the things that she's going to try to do, she's going to try to, according to what her sister witches, they say Cardi B knows witchcraft. That's what her sister witches on TikTok say. I don't know how true it is, but I know that she's going to win back Stefon Diggs. And when she does, she's going to try to have another baby for him in hopes of locking him down and getting another ring. She's going to push for marriage with this man. But the truth of the matter is, every woman is marriage material, whether they are a prostitute or a loosey-goosey, or they are safe and sanctified. Every woman is marriage material. In Jamaica, we would say, every hoe of them stick a bush. It means that there's a man out there for every woman. But the thing is that Stefon Diggs is not going to marry Cardi B, because Cardi B, that hole in her face, doesn't belong to her. She talks too much on the internet, even when she doesn't need to, even when no one is asking her. She talks too much. She has put her husband on blast, Offset, for cheating on her. Many people would say what she did was right, but no. She said that man was gay, right? And he has a gambling addiction. What if Offset was to retaliate and talk about Cardi B's problems? We would say Offset is a messy man, and he's a man and he should know better, right? That is how we would come for Offset, and we would say Offset is a horrible human being. But why is it always okay for a woman to put a man on blast, but a man can never put a woman on blast? That is not okay. But I believe that Cardi B is going to have a revenge on Pree. I'm going to see if I can put two and two together and figure out what that revenge is. But she's coming back for blood for Pree. And I believe Pree knows it. I believe Stefon Diggs knows it. I think Pree is ready for her. But I think also Cardi B is going to try to have a second baby with Stefon Diggs to lock him down, and then she's going to realize that you cannot tame this beast. Stefon Diggs is not a beast that can be tamed. Stefon Diggs will be tamed whenever he is ready to be tamed. He won't be tamed by Cardi B's action. He won't. I think he loves the hype that comes with Cardi B and the attention that comes with Cardi B, because the hype and the attention gives them good money. It translates to brand deals. It translates to partnership, and it translates to, a lot of things for them. They get a lot of brand packages, and some of them will be really, really good, expensive stuff. So I think he loves Cardi B for that, but outside of that, to take her seriously as a woman, as a wife, I don't think he sees her as that as yet. Maybe as time passes, maybe 2 years down the line, he might. But to the people who is saying that, he should marry her because he had 4 babies on her, that's why he's not going to marry her, because he can have many babies on her, and he's going to keep having them on her because she has showed him that it is okay for him to do, and she doesn't put up any resistance. So he's not going to marry her. He's going to keep having babies on her because she has proven to him that she's willing to sit down and accept that kind of behavior. So he's going to keep treating her as such. But I believe Cardi B is coming for Pree with a revenge. I don't know what that revenge is, but I think that Stefon Diggs should clap back at Cardi, propose to Pree, and just leave Cardi B out in the cold. That is what he should do if he really wants to revenge his friend Pree for what Offset did to her, because it is said that that is what Diggs is doing, avenging Pree for what Offset allegedly did to her. But that's all I have to talk about in this video. We're going to talk some more in the comment section. So yeah, can't wait to see you guys in the comment section. Peace.